Hey, I was thinking about motivation around open source development. And there's an idea which came to mind which I would like to share with you. I remember myself when I was doing my first open source projects, and I remember that it was highly motivated. I was highly motivated by the fact that I didn't have anything before, that it was something new for me, that it was something which I didn't know how to do, and I wanted to create something which would be visible by other people. I feel that most projects, probably most, maybe all projects, all open source projects, which we use right now, like large open source projects, starting from Linux and down to Apache, all these programming languages, Ruby, Python, PHP, everything, like most open source projects, they were created originally with the same motivation. So somebody was sitting there and thinking, hey, I didn't do something before. I didn't know how to make some project which would be visible, which would be open source, which would be used by thousands of people or millions of people. So how about I tried, and that person, they were looking for appreciation. So we means the user of the open source projects, when we appreciate, that's my thought, when we appreciate open source users, contributors and developers, authors of open source projects, we basically drive the whole industry forward. So open source on one side consists of enthusiasts which are looking for recognition, which are looking for appreciation, which are looking for glory, call it this way. So these people, they're young, in most cases, ambitious, and have no experience. And they try to make a point. They try to make something which nobody did before, or they didn't do before. Some of them succeed. Why? Because their project is better than other projects. It's in most cases a matter of luck. But we, sitting on the other side, when we appreciate them, like celebrate their success, like say, we love your project, we give you this GitHub star, we subscribe to your newsletter, we give you we send you email, we tell you that you're doing something interesting. This is how we drive the industry forward. There's two sides of the picture. On one side, these guys who are young and new. On the other side, that's us who appreciate them. And when they got older, when they got more experienced, when they know how to do things, for example, they already created a number of libraries, a number of packages, a number of tools which are super popular on the market, they lose their interest. That's what I feel. That's what I think people have. They lose their interest. They're not interested anymore. If you create one successful programming language for the open source, like open source language, then they're not so interested to create another one because you made it already. I mean, you made a point, you proved to yourself that it's possible. I made a number of frameworks, for example, for Java. I'm not interested in making another one because that milestone is done in my life. I want to do something else. So what I've done because I didn't have it, because I didn't have that results in my life. So I believe that most software in open source was created by young people who didn't have anything before. I mean, didn't have anything in their experience before. My point here is that we, sitting in companies, being not in the area of open source, we must reward, we must recognize, we must appreciate people who do some open source development, who author projects, not only contribute to somebody else's project, because that's a different story, I believe, but people who step out of their comfort zone, as they say, and make something new for them. Because these people are building the industry, they are making the products for us. Because people who know how to do these things, they will not do them, because they already done them. So that's my point. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.